So we are going with, the internet is leaking into the TV show because this person just has a screen name and no real name.
Well, that's
Evolved
fine.
Atheist in Los Angeles. How are you?
There, I'm good, and you?
Fine.
Yeah, I've been talking to some atheists, and I'm bothered by something that's going on in the atheist community.
Okay.
I believe that many atheists are actually delusional. Mainly, I'm talking about the pro-gay atheists.
Oh, you're that guy. Okay.
Are you the same guy who called in last time?
No comment.
Okay.
We'll take that as a yes.
We'll take that as a yes.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So,
So you could have just said that.
Before I ask any loaded questions, I'm going to ask you, do you believe atheists who oppose gay marriage are irrational?
Pretty much.
What would the reason be for opposing it?
No, that's the question. I ask you a question. You're asking me a question with the question. That's what Christians do.
Well, I mean, why be opposed to gay marriage? If you have,
I didn't. That's not the question. Could you answer my question,
if it's
please?
going to be this kind of call where you play lawyer, I might just hang up on you right now.
I simply ask you a question.
It depends on the reasons that they give.
Yeah,
do
I
you
mean,
think?
People ask me if all Christians are irrational.
Because marriage to me is the identity of the ultimate commitment. Is specifically represents the identity of man and woman, the ultimate relationship between man and woman.
Okay, but in my point of view, marriage is a legal contract between two people who agree to basically tether their lives together. And it doesn't really matter that much if they're a man and a woman.
Oh, well, you know what? But guess what? You don't need the word marriage for that.
Well, you kind of do because one of the things that the legal contract entails basically is a whole bunch of stuff like being able to share insurance, automatically being the beneficiary when somebody dies.
Visitation rights, things like that. Yeah.
It's possible for gays to obtain full rights and benefits without the word marriage.
It's possible, but it's a huge pain in the ass, and there's no good reason to deny that sort of thing.
Actually, it is a lot. Actually, it is a lot easier.
Oh well, then why should straight people get married?
I'm sorry.
Why should straight people get married then?
Yeah.
Because the word marriage has been established to be the identity of the ultimate commitment between man and woman. It's already been established.
By who?
By the majority of societies in the world. People around the world have already, come on, another name for it is so established, another name for marriage, another phrase for marriage is husband and wife.
So this is just a case of majority rules? So if a majority then now decides that it's okay for marriage to apply...
Actually, that is a straw man fallacy. I never claimed that. Nice try.
That's exactly what you
That's exactly what you claimed. You said that marriage, the definition of marriage was defined by the majority of people in society. That right there is majority rule.
I didn't say that. I said the word marriage has been established.
Yes, by...
it's been established as the identity.
And we asked by whom, and you said by the majority of people in society.
No. You asked me why the word marriage is for men and women. I think you asked me why is it that way, and I said that because it's been established. I didn't say.
Okay, well then by whom has it?
People want. I said it's been established.
Okay, well then by whom has it been established? That's what we're asking you now.
Well, how has it been established?
Yes, by whom was this establishment made? That this was identifying marriage as a heterosexual union.
Man and woman. All right.
Okay.
Another name. Wait. Before you cut me up, let me respond. I said another term for marriage is husband and wife. That's what I said. Now that was established by the dictionary, not the majority.
I listened to the call that you called in with last week, and I feel like
That's the red herring fallacy. That is a red herring fallacy.
You don't even know what I was about to say.
All right, go ahead and say what you have to say. Go ahead and say what you're about to say. Hey, I noticed how you jumped off the subject because you're basically losing, and now you want to talk about...
Shut up.
Yeah. You know the whole yammering over other people so they can't get in a word edgewise? That's what Christians do.
What I was about to say was that The problem with the thing that annoyed me about last week's call was that everybody spent so much time worrying about the definition of a word that we never actually got to the practical issue that was at the root of this. So what I would like to ask is...
And doing that all over again. You know, this whole definition of marriage, man, woman, it's about definitions.
Who cares what the words are agreed on to mean? What I want to know is, from a legal point of view, do you think there is something that a gay couple should not get under the force of law that a straight couple should get? Was that line one?
Yeah. Should have, I believe gays should have full equal rights.
Okay.
Without the word marriage.
Oh, okay.
What do you care?
Well, yeah, I mean, why is...
okay, you know what? Actually, because I simply value the identity. If it's no big deal, why do you care about the word?
Well, I mean,
the cat got your tongue, huh?
Well, I mean, because it's the same thing. You're obsessing over calling it marriage.
So you asked me why I cared about the word. I told you because I value the word marriage.
But why does the word marriage only have value when it refers to a heterosexual union? Why does the word marriage suddenly not have value when it refers to a same-sex union? Why is the word the importance of... you're assigning a certain kind of importance to the word.
Because it has already been established. Just like I said, another term for marriage is husband and wife. And people have grown wait, may I finish? People have grown to value that identity. Now, if it's not let's talk about... If you claim the word is no big deal, then why are you so much after it?
All right, forget about the word. Hold on a minute.
But you're the one obsessing about the word.
Suppose that we decide to grant you this dictionary argument and say, okay, from now on, we will have a new institution which we will call schmarriage, okay? And schmarriage will be functionally identical to marriage in every single way, except that two men or two women can get schmarried and enjoy exactly the same rights under the law as a married couple. Would you be okay with that?
I would be perfectly fine with that. I would support it. I would go out and root for gays.
So your whole argument is one about the English language, not about anything practical.
No, my whole nice straw man fallacy. My whole argument is my whole argument is the simple identity. It's nothing wrong with placing value on an identity. Okay, you know what? I have a question for you. Would you oppose people changing the term homophobia to mean, would you oppose people changing the term...
we've had that discussion once already.
I do not care about the word homophobia right now.
Listen.
Yeah. We had that discussion. We had that discussion last time.
Would you oppose people changing the term homosexual to mean anyone with an abnormal brain structure?
That would be stupid.
Yeah, that would be stupid.
It's just the word, right? It's just the word. Why can't schizophrenic people be called homosexual since it's only a word?
Because words have meanings and they have definitions.
I know, but what's wrong with changing the word? I can use your same argument. Why not change the word to mean anybody with an abnormal brain structure?
You're the one obsessing about words, which I find really strange.
I'm using your own argument against you, and you're opposing it. You oppose schizophrenic people using the word homosexual.
The reason I think that's stupid
because schizophrenia means one thing and homophobia means another. Homosexual means another.
Homosexual. I'm talking about. I said homosexual. If they change the term homosexual to mean anyone with an abnormal brain structure, would you oppose it? If it's
so then homosexual would no longer mean attracted to same gender anymore.
No, because it would just have a broader.
So you're not actually just trying to You're not actually just trying to switch words around. You're trying to use a linguistic trick to force people to say that homosexuals have abnormal brain structures. No,
I am not. I am saying, what if schizophrenic people and bipolar people wanted to be labeled homosexual? And
this is completely getting beside the point. What I don't understand is
how is that hurting homosexuals? See, you oppose that, right? Well, now you see why I oppose gay marriage.
Can I count on you from now on to support gay marriage?
I support marriage or garage or parriage.
Then we're in agreement, and I don't care about your silly word games. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, because at this point, that's really all you're obsessed about is this word has to refer to this one thing. And apart from that...
Bringing people together, that's what we do.
Really. I mean, it's...